Hey guys, Mr. Jenkins here. I just wanted to go over a couple of the frequently missed questions from your quiz. Results were pretty good. One class had an 80% average, the other one right at 75, so not bad overall, but wanted to go over the frequently missed questions. Number one, 64% of people got that right, and that's including partial credit and things like that. So sorry, the order's kind of messed up because this is scrambled, so I have to figure out which one that is here. It's this one. Okay, so this is one of the most frequently missed questions. So the first part, write it in standard form. So standard form would be highest to lowest degree. So what we would need is the lead term's already the highest degree, so x squared stays out front. We just need to flip the plus 1 and the minus 2x. So minus 2x goes next, and then plus 1. So that's second degree, first degree, 0th degree. Okay, so that's descending order. So that will answer the first part. X squared plus 1, nope, minus 2x plus 1. And then classifying, this is where a lot of us kind of went wrong. So by degree, we go with the degree of the highest term. So this is a second degree, also known as quadratic. And then the second one deals with the number of terms. So how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3 terms. That's called a trinomial. Okay, so that was like the answer for that one. I know your all's terms might have been different, but very comparable. They were all quadratic trinomials. Okay, so that's number 1. The next one, number 3, was the subtraction problem. So, sorry, I forgot that they were going to be out of order, so that's kind of screwing me up a little bit here. Okay, so this is the next frequently missed question. Wasn't too frequently missed, I almost left it off, but 75% of people got this one right, meaning a quarter of you guys missed it. So that's kind of what I would consider a frequently missed question. So the key on this one is that we first need to distribute the negative, like multiply all the terms behind the negative by -1, and then combine like terms. So I'm just going to rewrite the first 3 terms because there's nothing before them. So 5x to the 4 plus 6x to the 3 minus 8. Now I'm going to distribute that negative. So positive 6x squared becomes minus 6x squared. Minus 4x becomes plus 4x. And plus 9 becomes minus 9. Now that I've distributed that, I just need to combine like terms. So 5x to the 4 is the only x to the 4 term, so that just stays as is. This is our only x cubed term, so plus 6x cubed stays as is. We have a minus 6x squared that is its only term. Plus 4x is the only x term. And then -8 plus -9, that'd be minus 17. Okay, so there's our answer for that one, which would look like this on the screen. 5x to the 4 plus 6x to the 3 minus 6x squared plus 4x minus 17. All right, and then the next one, this was by far the most frequently missed question, was the word problem, which is normal. That usually is how it goes. So this was our most frequently missed question. Half of the people, 50% got it right, 50% got it wrong. 26 right, 26 wrong. So it says the perimeter of the triangular park is shown on the right as 16x minus 4. What is the missing length? So what is the length of this, right? So how do we find perimeter? We add up all the sides. So it's 5x plus 3 plus 2x minus 5 plus what equals 16x minus 4. So here's how I would tackle this problem. So I would add up the two given ones. So 5x plus 3 plus 2x minus 5. Combine our like terms. That's going to give me 7x plus 3 and minus 5 make minus 2. So those add up to 7x minus 2. Now we have to make up the difference. So 7x minus 2 plus what equals 16x minus 4. So how can we do that? We want to do the inverse of addition, right? So we want to take the perimeter, which is 16x minus 4, subtract what we already have, okay? So distribute the negative. That's 16x minus 4 minus 7x plus 2. Now combine like terms, and this should be our answer. So 16 minus 7 is going to be 9, so 9x. And negative 4 plus 2 is minus 2, so this would be 9x minus 2. And then I can just double check and make sure that works. Now if I add, 9x plus 5x plus 2x, that adds up to 16x, so that works. And then minus 2 plus 3 and minus 5, that adds up to minus 4, so it works. So word problems are always tough because you not only have to do the computation right, you have to infer what to do and come up with the right strategy. All right, and then the last one that was barely a frequently missed question was the one where we square a binomial. Actually, no, that was not a frequently missed question. Sorry. Our last frequently missed question was just where we factor out a GCF. You guys did really well on all the binomial times binomial stuff, which is great. That's going to be really helpful in the next part of the chapter. Sorry, here was our last one. Factor out the greatest common factor. And this will serve you well too. So 73% got this right, 27% missed it. Like I said, not too bad, but worth going over anyways. So the GCF is the first thing we have to figure out. I think of this as almost like a two-part problem. So the first part is, what's the biggest number that goes into 15 and negative 6? And that would be 3. I know it's positive because I want to have my lead term as positive. So my GCF is positive. So 3. And then my lowest degree of the variable is 1. So it's going to be 3x. Because x goes into x squared and x goes into x, but x squared does not go into x. So 3x. So then we know our answer is going to be 3x times the quantity, whatever. Okay, so the first term is 15x squared over 3x, which is going to give me 5x. So 5x. And then my second term is minus 6x over 3x, which equals minus 2. So overall, that's my answer right there. So 3x times the quantity, 5x x minus 2. And how can I check my answer? I could just multiply it out. So that times that would give me 15x squared. This times this would give me minus 6x. So I know it's correct. So that will conclude our video. And hope this helps. Thanks.